Have you ever done everything for someone and yet been discarded as if you'd never done anything? Have you ever truly loved and been treated as if you were the one in the wrong? Have you ever given your time, your energy, your money, your heart, and when you needed them, no one was there? If you're feeling this way right now, I need you to stop everything you're doing and listen to me carefully. Because what I'm about to tell you in the next few minutes could change the way you see the people around you. Forever. You're not crazy. You're not exaggerating. You're not being dramatic. You were betrayed. You were used. You were discarded. And the worst part is, the people who hurt you the most were the ones you trusted. People from church, people from your family, people who said they loved you. But there is someone who understands exactly the pain you are feeling right now. Someone who was betrayed by those closest to him. Someone who was sold for 30 pieces of silver. Someone who was denied 3 times by his most loyal friend. His name is Jesus. And today, I'm going to show you the 7 types of people who will betray you just like they betrayed Jesus. And more importantly, I'm going to reveal the deep reason why you are always being used. This video isn't for everyone. This video is for you if you're tired, if you're hurt, if you're confused, if you're wondering if you'll ever be able to trust someone again. Before I begin, subscribe now to the Bold Bible Truths channel, because here we tell the truth that nobody dares to tell you, the truth that will set you free once and for all. Click the subscribe button and activate the bell, because you'll need to hear all of this until the end. Now take a deep breath, because what's coming next is going to affect you. Type number 1, the Judas disguised as a friend. This is the worst of them all, because he doesn't come as an enemy. He comes as a brother. He eats at your table. He prays with you. He knows your deepest secrets. He calls you brother, best friend, a special person. And that's exactly why his stab wound hurt so much. Judas walked with Jesus for 3 years. 3 years. He saw miracles. He saw healings. He saw resurrections. He ate the same bread. He drank from the same cup. He slept under the same stars. And yet, she betrayed Jesus with a kiss. A kiss, the symbol of affection, the symbol of intimacy. He used the most tender gesture to deliver Jesus to death. And maybe you're thinking now, this happened to me. That friend you treated like a sister, that friend you considered a brother, that person you introduced to your family, to whom you opened your home, to whom you confided your secrets, and out of nowhere, without warning, without reason, she stabbed you in the back. She talked about you in the group chat. She made up stories. She distorted what you said. She betrayed you to climb a rung on the ladder in her life. And the worst part is, she still looks you in the eyes as if nothing happened. Beware, because the modern Judas doesn't come looking like Judas. He comes smiling. He comes hugging you. He comes saying, "I love you," while holding a knife behind his back. The spiritual warning here is straightforward. Not everyone who prays with you is praying for you. Some people pray with you only to discover your weaknesses and use them against you later. Type number 2, Pedro of the good times. This one is different from Judas. This one doesn't hate you. This one loves you, truly. The problem is that his love is cowardly. Peter swore he would die for Jesus. He swore. He looked into Jesus' eyes and said, "Even if everyone denies you, I will never deny you." But when things got tough, when the crowd started pointing fingers, when being a friend of Jesus became dangerous, Peter denied it 3 times. 3 times. And he even swore that he didn't know Jesus. This is the kind of person who's there for you when everything is going well, who celebrates your victories, who takes pictures with you, who posts on social media that they love you. But the moment you fall, the moment you need help, the moment standing by your side will cost you something. She disappears. She pretends not to know you. She turns her face away. Have you ever experienced this? Have you ever called someone when you were at rock bottom and they simply didn't answer? Have you ever seen people who ate at your table turn their backs on you when the wind changed? It hurts. It hurts because you know that love was real, but it was a weak love. A love that can't withstand a storm. A love that's only good for sunny days. The warning here is, be careful with those who only show up at your party, because that person will disappear at your emotional funeral. Type number 3, the Pharisee who judges in the name of God. This one is the most dangerous, because it hurts you by using God's name. He doesn't attack you openly, he attacks you spiritually. He points the finger, he judges your clothes, he judges your past, he judges your family, he even judges the way you pray. And worse, he does all this with a Bible under his arm. The Pharisees hated Jesus. Why? Because Jesus exposed their hypocrisy. They prayed in public but were empty inside. They quoted the law but had no love. They spoke of God but did not know God. And it was precisely them who handed Jesus over to be crucified. It was the religious leaders. It was the men of God. Think about it now. Who has hurt you most deeply in life? Who made you cry yourself to sleep? Who made you question your faith? Many times, it was someone from the church. It was a leader. It was a pastor. It was a brother who looked you up and down and said, "You are not worthy." It was that person who knew about your past mistake and wouldn't let you forget. It was that group that pretended to welcome you but talked about you when you turned your back. And you left that church thinking the problem was God. It wasn't. The problem was the modern-day Pharisees dressed as lambs, but with the souls of wolves. The spiritual warning is this: no one has the right to condemn you in the name of God. Not even Jesus condemned the adulterous woman. And who do you think you are, Pharisee, to condemn someone whom Jesus has already forgiven? Type number 4. The crowd that loves you today and crucifies you tomorrow. This is the cruelest betrayal, because it comes en masse. Palm Sunday. Jesus entered Jerusalem and the crowd shouted, "Hosanna, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord." They threw leaves on the ground, they spread their cloaks, they sang, they wept with joy. 5 days later, the same crowd shouted, "Crucify him, crucify him." The same mouth that kissed his feet spat in his face. Have you ever experienced this? Have you ever been loved one day and hated the next? Have you ever been praised by everyone and then hunted by the same people? That group of friends who called you every weekend, that boyfriend who swore eternal love, that church that welcomed you with open arms, and suddenly, without you understanding why, everyone turned against you. Everyone started talking badly about you. Everyone treated you like a stranger. And you were left there, alone, wondering, what did I do wrong? The answer hurts. You did nothing. That's how crowds are. Crowds love what's popular. Crowds follow the tide. Crowds have no character, only a sense of humor. The psychological warning is straightforward. Never build your identity on the love of the crowd, because the same crowd that applauds you today will crucify you tomorrow without even blinking. Before I continue, I need to ask you something. If you're being touched by this video, if you're identifying with every word, leave a comment below right now saying, "I was betrayed, but God will restore me." This comment isn't just a word, it's a prophetic declaration about your life. And leave a like so this video reaches other people who are bleeding in silence just like you. Let's do this together. Now let's move on to the next type. And this one will really get to you. Type number 5, the disciple who sleeps during his most difficult hour in Gethsemane. Jesus wept blood. Literally, his agony was so great that the blood vessels in his face burst. And what did he ask of his closest friends? Just one thing. Watch with me, pray with me, stay awake with me. That was all. He didn't ask for money. He didn't ask for work. He didn't ask for sacrifice. He asked for his presence. And what did the disciples do? They slept. 3 times Jesus returned. 3 times he found them sleeping. This is the type of person who doesn't betray you maliciously. They betray you with indifference. It's that friend you call crying at 2 in the morning, and she says she'll call you tomorrow. It's that family member who knows you're depressed and pretends everything's fine. It's that boyfriend you need a hug from, and he's on his phone. You didn't ask for much. You asked for presence. And even then they denied you, and you feel like a burden. You feel like a nuisance. You feel like someone who doesn't deserve attention. But I need to tell you something. The problem isn't that you are too much. The problem is that some people are too little for the size of your soul. The warning is clear. Don't confuse proximity with depth. There are people who are physically close to you, but their souls are asleep while yours bleeds. Type number 6. The Barabbas who will trade you for anything. Pilate gave the crowd a choice. Whom do you want me to release to you, Jesus or Barabbas? Barabbas was a murderer, a criminal, a man convicted of heinous crimes, and yet the crowd chose Barabbas. They traded the Son of God for a bandit. This is the type of person who will replace you with someone worse than you. Replace you with someone who doesn't deserve you. Replace you for shallow, empty, meaningless reasons. You were loyal. You were there for her. You were everything she needed. And yet, she traded you for someone who isn't even half as good as you. You were a true friend, but she chose the fake one. You were a devoted son, but they chose the one who abandoned you. You were the serious professional, but they promoted the sycophant, and you're left wondering, how? How could they have replaced me with this? The answer is harsh. People don't always choose what's best. They choose what's easiest. They choose what seems most exciting. They choose what feeds the flesh, even if it destroys their soul. Don't compare yourself to Barabbas. You weren't rejected because you're worth less. You were rejected because you're worth too much to those who only know how to value little. Type number 7. The soldier who executes without knowing you. This is the last one, but it's the one that hurts the most because it's the betrayal of someone who doesn't even know you. The Roman soldiers nailed Jesus to the cross. They didn't know Jesus. They had nothing against him. They didn't know about his miracles, his preaching, his love. They were just following orders. They were doing their job. They were hurting someone who had never done them any harm. This is the type of person who speaks ill of you without even knowing you, who judges you by your appearance, who excludes you based on hearsay, who attacks you for following the crowd. These are the people who heard a rumor and immediately formed an opinion about you. These are the ones who never spoke to you but decided you're the villain of the story. These are the ones who destroy your reputation for pure entertainment, and you can't even defend yourself because they don't even know who you are. Jesus on the cross looked at those soldiers and said, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." This phrase changes everything because it reveals a painful truth. Most people who hurt you have no idea of the damage they cause. They are so lost, so empty, so wounded, that they hurt by instinct. It's not an excuse, but it's a truth that sets you free, because you stop waiting for apologies that will never come. And now I need to tell you the truth that no one has had the courage to tell you. You heard about the 7 types. You identified with each one of them. You recognized faces, names, situations, but I need to tell you something that will hurt, and it will hurt because it's true. The problem isn't just other people. The problem is you too. Calm down. Don't turn off the video. Stay with me, because what I'm about to tell you will set you free. You always get betrayed because you have no boundaries. You always get used because you trust too quickly. You always get discarded because you give yourself away before knowing if the person deserves it. You think being good means saying yes to everything. You think being a Christian means self-effacement. You think loving means accepting everything, enduring everything, forgiving everything without even asking for respect in return. And that's not love. That's fear. That's neediness. That's trauma disguised as kindness. You're afraid of being alone. so you accept crumbs. You're afraid of being rejected, so you give up who you are. You're afraid of not being loved, so you pay too high a price for love that's too cheap. And then you carry guilt. Guilt because you think that if you had done more, you would have been loved. Guilt because you think that if you had been better, you wouldn't have been betrayed. Guilt because you think God is punishing you for some mistake you don't even remember. Stop, breathe, and listen to me. It's not your fault, but the pattern is yours, and only you can break it. Jesus was betrayed. Jesus was used. Jesus was discarded. Jesus was abandoned. But Jesus never lost his discernment. He loved everyone, but he didn't trust everyone. He welcomed crowds, but he only had 12 close disciples, and of those 12, only 3 entered into his most intimate moments. And even among the 3, only one was called the beloved disciple. Jesus had circles. Jesus had limits. Jesus had discernment. He knew Judas would betray him, and yet he loved him, but he did not give him the place that belonged to John. He knew Peter would deny him, and yet he loved him, but he did not depend on him to fulfill his mission. Love with discernment. That's what you're lacking. You don't have to hate the person who betrayed you, but you need to stop giving those people the place they don't deserve. You don't need to become a cold person, but you do need to become a wise person. You don't need to close your heart, but you do need to put up a gate, and only open that gate for those who have proven themselves worthy of entering. I know you're tired. I know you're hurt. I know you woke up today carrying pains that no one sees. But today, right now, at this very moment, I want you to say a prayer with me, silently, in your heart. Lord, I surrender to you every person who has hurt me. I surrender to you every name, every face, every memory. I will no longer carry this pain. I will no longer carry this guilt. I will no longer carry this weight. Today, I choose to love as Jesus loved, with an open heart, but with wisdom. Today, I choose to forgive, but not to return. Today, I choose to trust again, but only in those who are worthy. In Jesus' name, amen. You weren't betrayed because you're weak. You were betrayed because you love, and loving in this world is always risky. But God will not let your story end in betrayal. Just as Jesus did not end on the cross, neither will you end in this pain. Sunday is coming. The resurrection is coming. Your restoration is coming. If this video touched your heart, if you felt that every word was spoken directly to you, leave a like now. And in the comments write, I am free, I am loved, I am restored. Because what comes out of your mouth, your life obeys, and it doesn't stop there. There's a video appearing on your screen now. That's the perfect continuation of this message. Click on it. Because your healing doesn't end today. It's only just beginning. I'll see you in the next video.